Canada. Home of beautiful mountains, poutine, and the most unaffordable housing on planet Earth. But somehow, all the way to the Pacific, Canada has now become home to the most Bitcoin accepting city in North America. But why and how? Well, for 24 hours, we went with no cash, no cards, and only Bitcoin to find out how on earth Vancouver became Canada's secret Bitcoin capital.
All right, here we go. The challenge begins. So here's the deal. We're only using Bitcoin today.
Our main goal today is to get haircuts, eat food, go to a Zoom tan.
What's a Zoom tan?
Well, it's just, I don't know.
What's up? I got an upgrade. We're gonna get good food. I might just go to Burgoo and ask them to take Bitcoin. Tell them I'll pay double because I really want a grilled cheese sandwich.
Has that worked? Like, I'll pay double if you take Bitcoin?
No, people don't want Bitcoin.
I'll pay triple. I'll pay quadruple.
No,
no.
but they think it's fake, dude.
All right, first stop. Our first stop, Laughing Bean Cafe, one of the first ever shops in Vancouver to accept Bitcoin.
Julian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
All
well.
right, we get one of those ham and cheese croissants.
Let's see. This is your total.
Perfect. 10% tip here. Send. Good to go. And how long have you known personally about Bitcoin?
Probably since 2017.
2017. Okay, so you're pretty early.
Yeah.
You just save all the Bitcoin that you get, or you cash out every now and then for fiat?
No, we're just hodling.
You just hodl all of it. That's amazing.
It's really hard to save money. Your money's not hard. But I thought, you know what? A good way to save in this asset is if we're gonna get paid
Yeah.
with this asset.
Yeah. If you could describe Bitcoin with like one word or one phrase, what would you use to describe it?
Freedom, sovereignty.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm using Lightning straight from my self-custody. Look at this. This is the problem with self-custody is the things fail. But no, this is my own server that I'm accessing, and nobody can touch it. Even me right now. So we'll let it load, and then we'll see if that works.
This is the thing with Bitcoin is we're still really early. So you're gonna run into these technical problems where if you're trying to self-host your own Bitcoin wallet, it's not gonna work all the time.
When people use Bitcoin for small purchases, there's two ways of doing it. Either by using a bank, or as we like to call it, a custodial wallet, or by being your own bank, which is a little bit more difficult.
There's, of course, right now, a network-wide bug where LND nodes are having a hard time sending to LNC nodes. Hopefully our LND bug, it's good to go. Okay.
Lost sushi, always works. Okay, did you just patch that right now? There we go. We got tech support live here. This is Adam. He's the creator of CoinOS. It's kind of like the Square or Lightspeed point of sales app, but for Bitcoin payments.
CoinOS is a Bitcoin wallet. Lets you do Lightning payments, regular Bitcoin payments, and it's used by over 500 businesses around the world, including about 40 in Vancouver, like Laughing Bean we're standing in front of here. Usually it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to set up a new merchant, and then we start advertising them online, telling the community that there's a new business and bringing people around.
We got our croissant, our cake, our tea. We're gonna dig in. We gotta rush though because we got our haircuts in about 5 minutes. So let's eat up and then we'll head out.
But why would a business want to accept Bitcoin? Is there any reason to accept it for payment versus just buying it as an investment? There can't be that many people paying with Bitcoin in Vancouver, right?
So what type of cut are you getting?
I want to get a perm.
Are you serious?
No, get a wallet.
I'm just gonna try and dial it back like 3 months. I always just tell them like reverse 3 months. Whatever is going on here, just like take it back 3 months.
Yo, Julian thinks in time.
I think in time.
I like that.
I think in the time chain. That's what I think in. All right, we're going in. Enough cafes, restaurants. I've spent Bitcoin at a lot of restaurants and cafes, but I've never spent Bitcoin on a haircut. So we're gonna check out JD's barbershop, get this mop trimmed up finally so I can look half decent for my shorts.
I'm Judah Down. I own JD's Barbershop here in Vancouver.
So what's your Bitcoin journey been like? How did you find out about it?
Yeah, I found out about it. First time I bought it was in 2019 after I opened the LA store. Probably just heard about it through friends and eventually just started studying it. Probably during COVID, I started really studying it.
When you get paid in Bitcoin in this business, you basically just keep it, or do you convert it at all to fiat?
No, I keep it.
Yes. It's the HODL strategy.
Yeah.
If you describe Bitcoin in like one word or one phrase, how would you describe it?
Freedom.
Freedom money.
Have you seen the state of Canada right now? Our money's shot.
Out of control.
It's out of control right now. Everybody's broke. It's terrible.
Savage. Absolute savage.
Why?
What'd you say? What'd you say
He
about
looks like a Minecraft character.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. Coffee, bunwich, haircut, beard trim, all
Bitcoin.
from someone else's note.
Show me. Show me.
With our fresh cuts, the next logical step was, you guessed it, a tanning salon. And this is where our journey of investigating Bitcoin in Vancouver became pretty shitty.
It smells so bad. What do you mean? It got in my hand in the phones.
Well, not that kind of shitty. See, not every business that accepts Bitcoin is just gonna have the owner sitting there. And since Bitcoin works on a different system from the rest of other payments, the reality and limitations of Bitcoin adoption starts to present itself.
You take Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, okay, so I've never had anyone actually pay.
We'll show you how.
But no worries, because tech support had arrived.
Awesome.
Yo, you're looking tanned, bro.
All right, quick pause. If you haven't already, you have to go check out the sponsor of this video, coinos.io. And you've probably noticed that they've actually been popping up in this video a whole bunch of places. Well, they are the reason that Vancouver and your city can accept Bitcoin. So in the era of all these Lightning wallets getting shut down for whatever reason, Coinos keeps it really simple. You go to coinos.io and within minutes you can set up a Bitcoin/Lightning wallet. No need to download any apps and you're good to go to start sending and receiving Bitcoin, Lightning, and even Liquid with all sorts of awesome features to get equipped with. And the best part about all of this is that it's completely free. So you can start accepting Bitcoin payments within 2 minutes of setting up your Coinos wallet. Whether you are just looking for an amazing Lightning wallet for yourself or you're a business that wants to get more Bitcoiners in the door by accepting Bitcoin, go check out coinos.io. They're in the link up above here, I think. They also make videos like this happen. So at the very least, support them by checking them out. Coinos.io, and I'll see you in the next part. And if things were going fairly well up to now with Bitcoin,
It's been a pretty successful day.
For you, it's been pretty shitty, but...
our next stop showed the other side of Bitcoin's problems as a payment technology today.
All right, stop number 4. It ain't a trip in Canada or in Vancouver if you don't get yourself some sushi.
First time trying sushi in Canada.
Oh, it's gonna be like first time ever, my god.
No, not first time ever. Okay, only Bitcoins or any other coins?
Bitcoin.
Oh, okay, well, Bitcoin is going grow up, and maybe one day you'll be millionaires. Who knows?
I come from Ukraine, and if you see it, this is our souvenir from Ukraine.
This is Sergey, the owner of Van Love Sushi, the first sushi restaurant in Vancouver to accept Bitcoin. And that is truly amazing, but only when it works.
Is it important?
See, no error. So can you try putting the tip in the total?
All right, watch. I'm gonna get it,
Let's see who can get it
and then you
first.
send it to me. Let's see if mine actually works, though.
See if you want to open that.
Yeah. See?
Sure.
All right,
Alright,
I'm coming to the rescue. Okay,
let
we're
me
gonna
try
try
one more
Phoenix.
time.
We're gonna try Phoenix. Wallet number 5 that we're trying out here. So again, Lightning, not
I want to ask
perfect.
this guy. You,
Failed.
I
Not
think
reachable.
it's.
you can clean the dishes. It's okay.
Yeah, no, that was.
Working for Sats right now.
We're gonna. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. And you finish there. But we also have a dishwasher. Sorry, I said just now. I can give you money.
Really? Okay.
You work.
Yeah, I like that. $5.
No, look at that.
Here you go.
All right, so without getting too technical, the way that Bitcoin works on a payments level is a little different than regular Bitcoin use due to something called the Lightning Network.
Okay, look. The lime and the stick are two parties. The lime can only send this much Bitcoin. How much can the lime send now? Less, right? Because it's used up all of its sending liquidity. This can receive none. It's too much. It's
Lightning requires 2 transacting parties to meet a more complex set of criteria to complete transactions. Enough liquidity to handle payments, and the same node software and integration. Which is just a fancy way of saying Lightning can be a picky bitch.
I can't watch.
Yeah.
That's what makes Vancouver so special. Even with the obvious challenges of Bitcoin as an early payments technology, it doesn't seem to bother all these local business owners. The crazy part, all of them seem so proud of accepting it. Like the ultimate goal of doing so is about something different, something bigger. We wanted to know what that was, and because we couldn't just chat GPT or Google the answer to that question, we went to the next best thing.
Why did you come to a Bitcoin meetup today?
Well, first of all, because some of my best friends are here. I just love the community, and because I feel like I can find people who have the same values as me here.
I came out to this Bitcoin meetup because I love Bitcoin. I think it's the money of the future. The community in Vancouver is amazing.
I think Bitcoin represents a certain kind of freedom that I aspire as well, and I love to meet like-minded people.
Of course I've spent Bitcoin in Vancouver.
Where have you gone?
I go to Milano, the coffee shop on Denman Street.
I buy clothes with it, I buy coffee with it, I buy drinks with it.
I spent my Bitcoin at Van Love Sushi, Milano on Denman, Funk Coffee Bar.
Bitcoin in Vancouver is insane. It's like, there's so many stores, there's so many shops, there's so much activity, there's so many enthusiastic people doing Bitcoin stuff.
You know, I think people are just getting tired of all the inflation and crazy bullshit with the Canadian economy, and people are actually waking up.
Our housing market, our dollar, it's all kind of screwed. So like when you look around you, it drives the orange pill home. Vancouver's just awesome within Canada, so it naturally people gravitate here. We need a Bitcoin office here. We need the city to adopt it more. Government next, even though fuck them.
Times are tough in Canada for the majority of people. We saw what happened with the truckers. We saw what happened during COVID. It created the impetus for people to actually get moving and actually going out and building a proper circular economy.
All right. What did we learn today? I learned some interesting things about there being 2 implementations of Lightning.
I learned that Lightning right now, because of the fees, sucks. I don't understand what's going on, but all I know is because of high fees, we cannot use 2 different platforms at the same time.
I think my favorite part of the day was when I spent no sats and Clau and I jumped into the ocean.
I think my favorite part of the day so far, we have one more place to go, is asking people what Bitcoin meant to them, the owners of these stores, and the answer being it's about freedom. Like, it's so cool that that is what it's about for these people, and everyone that we talk to, like the Bitcoin that they get, they're not cashing it out. It's freedom money for them. The Bitcoiners in your community will be buyers into your business because you are a Bitcoiner, and then you just get to keep those sats.
In conclusion, you should be proud to be Canadian because they understand and grasp that idea of Bitcoin, which is freedom. Unlike in Latam and Latin America, they're viewing it to escape. They're viewing it as a lifeline. They don't grasp the full idea of Bitcoin yet.
And all this talk about Bitcoin is making me hungry for steak.
It's time for steak, baby.
It's time to grub. Base team on 3. 1,
2, 3.
Get base.
Get base.
In case you were wondering, we also paid for this delicious meal in Bitcoin. To see more stories about small communities getting transformed by Bitcoin, check out this video next, where we flew all the way to Peru to find remote communities that use Bitcoin to make their world a better place.